Hey there, beautiful soul. Ready to dive into the cosmic rabbit hole? Buckle up, because today we're talking about the ultimate interdimensional soap opera. And trust me, it's juicier than any binge-worthy Netflix series. So grab your popcorn and let's dish about learning dramas, the Tree of Life and the Guardian intervention. And yes, there will be Zetas. Intrigued yet? Good. Let's dive in. Act 1. Learning dramas, the Zeta Betrayal. Picture this, it's a universe where free will reigns supreme. Sounds like fun, right? Wrong. Because when you give certain beings, cough the Zeta cough, a little too much freedom, things can go horribly sideways. Imagine them, brilliant but reckless, fiddling with interdimensional portals like a mad scientist who's had one too many Red Bulls, and bam, suddenly they're cut off from their cosmic lifeline. Their emotions, poof, gone. These guys are now cruising through space like emotionally stunted androids trying to reconnect with Source. But hey, when you break the rules of universal law, sometimes karma comes at you with the force of a cosmic wrecking ball. And yet, here's the real kicker. They didn't just mess themselves up. Oh no, they dragged us into their galactic melodrama. The Zeta, desperate and disconnected, started abducting humans. No consent, no soul contracts. Can you believe that? I mean, at least buy us dinner first. But no, they went straight for the DNA samples. Now, in a universe where the law of reciprocity, aka cosmic karma, is a thing, this was a bold move, and they will pay the price. Act 2, the Tree of Life, a cosmic tragedy. Now, let's get Shakespearean with this cosmic tragedy. Imagine the entire universe as a giant interconnected tree of life, with each of us as little leaves swaying in the dimensional breeze. All beings from the Zeta to you and me are part of this vast cosmic ecosystem. But the Zeta, they pulled a Romeo and Juliet, only without the romance and a lot more recklessness. In their blind ambition, they snapped their own branch off the tree. No branch, no nourishment, and no emotional Netflix to binge watch in the cosmic chill zone. They're now a dying race, trying to splice themselves back onto the tree by dabbling in some questionable genetic experiments. On us. They're like those mad scientists in horror movies, but instead of creating Frankenstein's monster, they're trying to make Zeta-human hybrids. Creepy, right? But wait, here's where it gets juicy. The Zeta didn't stop at simply messing up their own reality. Nope, they accidentally jacked up their genetic code so badly that they can't even feel emotions anymore. Yeah, let that sink in. These guys are walking around like interdimensional robots, craving what we humans take for granted, feeling. It's like a tragic love story, but instead of pining for a lost lover, they're pining for emotions. The real drama? They think splicing themselves with us is their golden ticket back to the cosmic tree. Spoiler, it's not that simple. Act 3, Guardian Intervention, the Great Cosmic Heist. Now let's talk about the real cosmic mic drop moment, the Guardian Intervention. Just when humanity was unknowingly teetering on the edge of a full-blown interstellar war with the Zeta, think nukes, devastation, and Nostradamus laughing in the background, the Guardians swoop in like cosmic superheroes. Picture it, the 1980s. Earth on the brink of annihilation, and the Guardians were like, hold my cosmic beer. In a move worthy of the greatest sci-fi blockbusters, they devised an alternate plan to save humanity from an apocalypse that almost happened but didn't, thanks to a little intervention from beings like the Aethien, Ranthia and Ashtar. It's like they rewrote the cosmic script in the final hour, saving us from what could have been a real bad hair decade. Nostradamus' terrifying visions of nuclear holocaust? Yeah, that was on the table, but thanks to the Guardians, that timeline was tossed in the cosmic waste bin. The drama doesn't stop there, though. The Zeta weren't just going to pack their bags and leave Earth. Oh no, these guys were gearing up to make Earth their new bachelor pad. Enter the hybrid projects. The Guardians, seeing this mess about to go down, decided to intervene before it turned into the galactic version of the real-world Zeta edition. They didn't just stop the apocalypse, they helped reroute the Zeta's hybrid project to another dimensional Earth. Drama averted for now. Plot twist, the dark side of Zeta experiments, but not all Zeta are playing nice. Oh, Buttercup, here's where it gets dark. Some Zeta, let's call them the unenlightened ones, are still lurking around, abducting humans for their experiments. But it's not just the abductions that should keep you up at night. These guys are responsible for some seriously messed up stuff. Ever heard of spontaneous combustion? Yes, some of that wasn't random. It was the result of Zeta experiments gone wrong, where humans were accidentally, well, combusted. Talk about an abduction fail. Oh, and those missing persons cases. Some of those poor souls were literally lost in time or space because the Zeta underestimated how delicate human genetics are when trying to teleport them through dimensions. It's like a sci-fi horror movie, but the kind where you really hope you're not the star. And if that's not enough to get your heart racing, let's throw in the mental illness connection. Some of our fellow humans have been unintentionally mentally fried by Zeta experiments. They didn't mean to, but when you start tinkering with beings you don't understand, sometimes you end up with collateral damage. It's like a tragic lab experiment gone wrong, only instead of rats, it's us. At the big reveal, humans, Zetas, and the cosmic comeback. Now, here's the real heart-pounding twist. Buttercup, the Zeta aren't the real villains. They're just desperate, lost, and trying to reconnect to their source. Think of them like a once great empire that got too cocky and now is scrambling to rebuild after their fall. And we're the key to their survival. But instead of taking the let's enslave humans route, the enlightened Zeta are working with the Guardians to create a peaceful solution. It's like watching a redemption arc unfold, where even the biggest rule breakers get a shot at making things right. But here's where it gets even juicier. Humans aren't just emotional creatures. We have a superpower the Zeta lost, a seventh sense called cellular absorption. Yeah, it sounds like something out of a superhero movie, but it's real. This ability allows us to process emotions on a cellular level, making us unique in the universe. It's like we're the only species that got the emotional Wi-Fi password, and the Zeta, they've been locked out for eons. Curtain call closing thoughts on the cosmic stage, and that, Buttercup, is the cosmic drama in all its glory. We've got Zeta trying to splice their way back to cosmic relevance, Guardians pulling off galactic interventions, and humans unknowingly playing a pivotal role in saving not just themselves, but an entire species. It's a wild ride, and it's far from over. So what have we learned? First, universal law doesn't mess around. What goes around really comes around. Second, the drama between species isn't just about survival, it's about understanding, growth, and learning how to evolve with, and sometimes despite, each other. And lastly, Buttercup, if you ever feel like the universe is chaotic and unjust, just remember, you're a leaf on the tree of life, and even in the wildest storms, the tree knows what it's doing. Until next time, keep your mind open, your heart strong, and your thoughts on the stars. Oh, and if this cosmic drama resonated with you, go ahead and share the love. Who knows, maybe you'll help someone else understand just how wild and beautiful this universe really is.